Real concern here for Afghanistan. All of a sudden, they're now thinking, can they bat their 20 overs? Just 3 wickets left in hand. Don't quite have the same depth with Noor Ahmed, who adds a little bit of quality down at number 9. He's not in the side today, so...
First ball in international cricket, doesn't get off the mark. In a three T20I series, difficult really to rise up to the occasion at times for a side. There's nothing much has worked for Afghanistan, unfortunately, in this series. 98 for 8.
Followed the journey of Afghan cricket for as part of 2 decades now. Their rise up the ICC associate structures from that famous first ICC tournament in Jersey. That was World Cricket League Division 5. 16, 17 years ago now, and their story, their rise in cricket has been one of the great stories of world sport. So prodigious. They've been so impressive at the way they've adapted as they've gone up through the levels. This might be the first little wobble, really, since full membership in some ways. Period of 5 consecutive defeats if they lose tonight. And this is against a side, Bangladesh, they like playing, that they would have bat themselves to win and avenge the the Asia Cup defeat that they had. Sharaful returns to the attack. They have all the qualities, don't they, in terms of skill sets, with bat and ball and in the field. They're just struggling a bit for confidence right now, it feels like.
Yeah, I mean, nothing much has worked. I mean, with the ball also, I mean, they've sort of got back on the saddle very late in the piece. Every time things happen in the last part of the day for them, and by that time it was too late. In the first 10 overs, they've been rather wobbly. So nothing on consistent basis. Credit to Bangladesh. I mean, we can always criticize Afghanistan, but they've been limited in their past courtesies. Some terrific all-round cricket from Bangladesh. The catching, the strategy, the bowling, the inclusions, and the batting against spin. I think that is where they've dented Afghanistan's confidence in the middle phase of the innings, where they've gone out there with a very positive intent and been very proactive.
Oh, inside edge. It was so nearly 99 for 9, but the 100 will come up. And Mujib has to have a laugh and a giggle about that, because he didn't know too much about how it's gone for 4, but it races to the rope.
Yeah, the other good thing about this pace bowling attack is that they've used that Yorker extremely well. Inches away from the stumps. But every now and then you see them using the fuller length to good impact. 100 comes up for Afghanistan. It's been Very tough 100 for them.
Very, very happy Bangladesh setup right now. Easily could have gone to an Asia Cup final, remember, but they are rejuvenated beyond belief in the field. We've seen 3 superb catches. This was the first one of them. But it's not just been the catching, probably the catch of the series, that one, but also the ground efforts have been excellent. And they've held on to everything, even with the occasional
Commitment. They look physically very fit. I mean, not easy fielding conditions out there because of weather. It's stifling hot at times, or at least.
Okay.
Ball very close to the bats. Confirm with outrage, please. Stand by. Confirm with outrage, please. Ball very close to the bat. Yes. Flat line, and also can see gap between ball and bat. Now move to ball tracking. Satisfied, no bat involved. Yeah, original. Ball tracking, please. Pitch and line and peck and line. Wicket missing. Paktin back to on-field umpire. Paktin.
Well, it's not very often Ahmed Shah Paktin makes mistakes, but fantastic review from Mujib and he survives.
He was very confident. Probably he thought that it must have just brushed his gloves or might have just touched the bat, but I'm not sure if he knew that this would be missing. But for his luck, it was missing. Now let's see what Mujib can do from here. He's got to have to stay there. It's 23 more deliveries to be played. That's more like it. Let Darvesh Rasuli take as much of a strike of these 22 deliveries that are on offer. First thing, Afghanistan have to play out all the 20 overs. Now just look at that. It looked completely in line for Ahmed Shah Paktin to make the line, but that bounce missing.
Rasuli goes over the top, handsome trying to provide some respectability to the total.
Afghanistan need as many as Darvesh Rasuli can get. This was in the slot. Well, he has been tossing the ball up. Again, Darvesh Rasuli didn't get the full of that, but still enough away from the fielder for 4. Welcome boundary for Afghanistan.
Slight change in the field now. Man at the deep extra cover on the boundary now on the offside, long off on the boundary. From where he picked up a boundary. Getting the ball to turn, slow through the air, also changing his line and length.
I like that Mujib Zadran is communicating to Darvesh Rasuli. Watch the ball. It was a little slow, and it's a spinner speaking to him, understanding how the spinners usually bowl and understanding the mindset. This was too short, and on the back foot, he doesn't miss that 84 meter 6.
Mid wicket, long on, and at the deep square on the onside. in the boundary. Deep extra cover and long off. Gets the field. Dropping it short. Excellent footwork and great connection. Pulls down the ground, diving forward, missing. Will keep this strike as well. Is he thinking about going back for the second? That could be trouble, but he reaches there to the safety eventually. 18 overs gone. This has Shariful 1 for 22 in 3 overs. Nasum once again very impressive 2 for 24 to set the tone in the bowling department to exercise control. And they've been controlling it nicely, but in the previous over, Services solely decided to take the attack to the opposition by hitting a couple of boundaries. It's a short lifting delivery. Wide signal.
That is one from
कौन देखना दोस्तों जाओगा तो साला
Boundary.
just while we are talking about how good they have been in this series, Bangladesh bowlers last 2 overs have been full of runs for Afghanistan. Once again, that into the slot, and Mujib is a good striker. I mentioned that earlier.
तो फुल वाईफाई नेटवर्क है यूएस ये से हट के देखिए
Finds the gap nicely for a 4.
As a bowler, you should be thinking about in-between length. No short, no full. He can play the hook shot, he can play the shot through the extra cover. Tips one. The fielder at the mid-off region not quite getting... for just taking the pace of the ball.
And Darvesh Rasuli telling him to play it down the ground, not play it in the air.
Driven straight down the ground. Just a single. His bowling has been very impressive of late for Bangladesh. When it comes to taking wickets at the same time, containing the batters as well. Good discipline, consistency from Bangladesh fast bowlers.
Absolutely. I was talking to Sean Tite, their bowling coach, and we've been practicing very hard. For Yorkers, slower, wide of the off stump, continuously with the new ball hitting top of the off stump, not giving away anything to the batters. And that's the reason why they are bowling with beautiful economy and also getting the results.
Pushes through the offside for a single. Matters a lot when it comes to executing those deliveries in the game situations, pressure situations. If you consider your practice session as a crucial match, and that's how you deliver grades. Bangladesh conceding only 8.04 after New Zealand. New Zealand is known for their ability to
130 for 8.
Afghanistan recovering to this partnership 32 of 21 between Rasuli 30 of 27 and Mujib 16 of just 13 deliveries. Score was 98 with 8 wicket fail. 2 overs to go. Can Afghanistan take it to 150? Should be going back for the second.
When you see him bat, identifying the gaps. Told you he's got a half century against Pakistan. That was one innings. And he has been striking nicely. This was needed, much needed for Afghanistan. They needed some runs on the board for the bowlers.
Slower delivery and spoons it to the man at short third. Wicket for Saifuddin. He has been outstanding today. The partnership which was flourishing has been broken now. Rasuli goes for 32.
Well, Dervesh Rasuli couldn't time that. The slower delivery got him. Saifuddin telling him, I got you. And yes, he has. Dervesh Rasuli played a good innings, 32 of 29. A long walk back. Afghanistan, 132 for 9.
Bashir Ahmed on debut, hails from Kandahar province in Afghanistan, plays for Bush region. His bowling has improved a lot, making his debut. A lot of expectation from him, known for his ability to exercise control, bowl discipline deliveries. Also, he's got the ability to bring the ball back into the right-handers. That's how the wicket fell. Slower delivery, just slicing it. Wanted to hit that gap. Behind square, kicking the fielder. Good, intelligent delivery. Sways away to a short lifting delivery.
Afghanistan will take whatever comes. This is an extra run. Wide given by the umpire. 11 extras in this Afghanistan inning, helping Afghanistan's cause. 133 for 9. They need every run from here. How things change. Early on, it was Dervesh Rasuli that had to have been on the strike. Now, Afghanistan will want Mujib Zadran on the strike as much as he can for the remaining 9 deliveries. Thing is, if Afghanistan can play all their 20 overs.
Brilliant delivery. Still pleading with the umpire at the moment.
Well, the umpire walking and checking with the umpire on field would be that if the catch has carried or not. Is it the discussion? Yes, they have referred it to the TV umpire, and that would be for the catch if it is carried or not, I believe.
Give me this angle. I check the front foot. It is fair delivery. Now move to front on, please. Roll forward, forward. Give me side angle, please. From this, we don't have any good picture. You have another angle? You have anything else? Give me another angle. This is
বল কুইন যে কি বুঝতে পারে ও হাসিন কোনো গাইছে
give me that ball is dipping and is not seen on losing. Give me another angle if you have. That's roll back, roll back. You have a zoomer? Zoomer. Yeah, give me zoomer, please.
সময় লাগে
Yes, that's better. Roll forward, 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 forward. His finger on the.
not out
Yes, this bounce before he went his
এই
gloves.
শালা দুইটা গোল
It's,
আছে
I'm satisfied my decision and
So Bashir survives after forensic examination. This one ball was touching the ground before he collected it cleanly. The wicketkeeper behind the stumps. 2 deliveries to go from this over. Can he survive, Bashir? Slices it over. Single, is he going to go back for the second? He should be thinking about going back for the second. There's tumble on the boundary, resulting in 2 runs.
So Bashir had a good sight of it because it is very instinctive when you nick the ball, you straight away look at the keeper if it carried or not. And Bashir straight away looked at it and said, God, that is bounced just before the gloves. And he was very sure. Had to be referred to the TV umpire who made a good decision at the end. And he's opened his account on his debut, Bashir.
Excellent delivery, but Muzib will have the strike in the final over. 19 overs bowled, 135 for 9. Only a couple of notable contributions. Siddiq getting 28-32 for Darvish Rasuli. Slow delivery. Comes forward. Drops it. Muzib does not want run here. He wants to keep the strike.
Now, well, he couldn't get it right, and lucky he survived. He's certainly been very lucky in this innings of his. So far, he scored 16. VW shout. No, one back of the hand. He had to generate all the power. The key is that they have pulled it way away from his arc. Who's changed his guard and now stands on the leg stump, on the off stump. I beg your pardon. That was for a taking by Sohan. He dropped that. Nurul Hassan pulled. He's taken some brilliant catches. Time around, he just missed it. How costly can that be? We'll have to see, because any further run of Anis Anad, and if you lose it by those runs, will hurt you at the end.
This is straight to the man at the long off region. Muzib will take single now. Interesting. 2 for 18 in 3.3 overs. Tanzim. They've been rotating their fast bowlers and all the bowlers given opportunities. Coming up with good results.
I've been seeing it for some time. They keep resting their bowlers and allowing the other bowlers to come because they have the luxury of having some wonderful bowlers. ODI fast bowler is going to join them, Nahid Rana.
Will take a run. Eyes will be the signal.
Every run matters. Every run matters. Since the drop catch, another 2 runs have been added. This one with the bye in good presence of mind from Mujib Zadran was right after the run, straight away. Now, more deliveries. Mujib Zadran on strike. Can he hit a big one?
Slow delivery. Excellent stroke. Over the top of extra and away to the fence for 4.
Mujib Zadran. Since he's changed his guard, Rais Ahmadzai, who's now the under-19 coach, told me that he discussed that with him, asked him to stand on that off-stump, middle-stump guard, and since then he's sort of found his mojo of hitting the shots. That was a good shot. He picked the slow one, he waited for it and cleared the fielder inside the circle. That is a very precious boundary. 6 runs off this over so far.
Through's the call. Single taken. He's coming back for the second. Can he get there to the safety of the crease? Yes, he will. 2 crucial runs to end the first innings from where they were 98 for 8 to 143 for 9. This has been valuable contribution from Mujib. 23 of 18 to give some respectability to the total for Afghanistan. 143 for 9 in 20 overs. Bowling from Bangladesh. Magnificent. Fielding outstanding.
Only that the commentators started talking about it, started jinxing it, dropped a few catches, I believe. But than that,
Staying at the top of the order, Gurbaz and Ibrahim coming together 12 and 7 respectively. The contribution 28 from Siddiq. Rasuli batted well for his 32 and 23 vital runs from Mujib to take it to 143 for 9 in their allotted 20 overs. Magnificent, great discipline from Bangladeshi bowlers. 1 for 33 in 4 overs for Soriful, bowling in different phases of the game. 2 for 24 in 4 overs from Nasum. Outstanding once again in Tanzim, taking 2 for 24. 3 wickets for 15 from Shaifuddin, the all-rounder.
but Afghanistan would be very pleased. 61 runs in the last 45 deliveries. Giving away 3 wickets should give him some joy. They were 82 for 6 after 12.3 over after Nabi left. And you would think that with Nabi gone, how many can they get? And guess what? They have scored 143 also. They have not been bowled out. Plus, they were able to play their full 20 overs.
The pace bowlers have been responding well. Time to speak to the pace bowling coach for Bangladesh, Sean Tate. It's Parvez Maroof with Sean Tate.
Sean must be a happy man with the efforts of the fast bowlers so far in this game as well as in the series.
Yeah, it's been a good series. Getting together. Fast bowling groups come together nicely towards the back end of the Asia Cup and then sort of came onto this series and followed through. So, yeah, look, we're pretty happy with it, yeah.
You saw all 5 bowlers in the 3 games. Is that something tactical or workload management? How does it work?
It is. It's just the workload stuff. We've had a lot of cricket before this and now after this we've got some more series coming up as well. So, especially in this weather as well, I think we're just sort of keeping them all fresh as we can and making sure the guys are outside the team are ready when they're called upon, which they've done a pretty good job so far with that. So I think that'll continue on.
You have 5 fast bowlers in Sharjah right now and Nahid Rana, Hassan Mahmood to join as well.
Yeah.
You must be happy man with the cartel you have with the fast bowlers.
I think you've got a bit of a luxury then. You can do a bit of rotating. It's always a bit of a controversial topic, but when the guys come in and perform, there's less noise about it. So that helps. But we've got Nahid coming in for the ODIs, yeah.
Good to see you, Sean. Thanks for talking to us.
Thank you very much.
Well, they found the regions, they found the ways to shut up the noise, outside noise, and a lot of options available for the side. 144 to win it 3-0 for Bangladesh. Can Afghanistan respond with the ball today? Take a short break, we'll be back shortly with the second innings.